Well, hello everyone. I want to welcome you to today's webinar, which is social media for dental practices from engagement to conversion. My name is Derek Torbeck. I'm with the webinar team here at Rectangle Health, and we're really excited to have today's session. I certainly am. And I'll be introducing Minal in just a minute. But before we jump into the main event today, I just wanted to give anyone who is new to Rectangle Health a little background on us. We simplify HIPAA and OSHA compliance, reminders, patient engagement, and payments for over 36,000 dental and medical practices through our practice management bridge solution. So with that being said, let's talk a little bit about just some housekeeping items before we get to this awesome session that we have planned. So you will be getting CE for this, and that CE will be coming out as if you're new. I'll let you know. If you've been with us before, you kind of know how it works. You get an email about 2 to 3 weeks after the webinar has been hosted, so you look through that in your email. The chat and Q&A features will be open. This is going to be a very, very interactive session. We wanted to bring Manal on for something really kind of new and exciting and an opportunity to learn about social media. So we want to keep it interactive. Those options are open to you, and I will monitor that throughout Manal's speaking engagement today. You will definitely be receiving some follow-up communication from us as well. You'll be having access to our slides and a recording well, not slides, but you'll have a recording to Manal's session today after it's concluded. We do have a couple of survey questions throughout. We call them surveys questions, but again, these are more interactive style. We kind of want to, Manal and I will kind of want to learn about where you stand with social media for your practice. So we'll be pulling this. We really hope that you can, let us know how you feel by answering, and that will help us, kind of continue the conversation on social media. And then, at the end, once you exit, you'll have another survey, which is very, very important. Maybe you want to learn a little bit more about Rectangle Health. There's something you want to, basically, if you want to get contacted by us, it's your opportunity to fill out the survey, and we will get back to you. And we definitely want to have that opportunity, so please let us know. And so now, with all that housekeeping out of the way, we can get to the main event. I'd like to introduce Minal Sampat, who is a best-selling author and marketing strategist. She has helped hundreds of dental practices grow production while reducing marketing expenses through proven, repeatable strategies. She's the founder of Marketologist, creator of CE on the Beach, and her marketing expertise has been featured on Forbes.com 7 times in the last 5 years. Very impressive. So with that being said, Minal, I'm going to pass it over to you because I personally can't wait to get into this session. So.
Oh, no, thank you. Thank you so much. Hello, everybody. I see there are so many faces here. I recognize a few of the faces too. Hi, guys. Welcome, everybody. Thank you so much for being here on at 3 p.m. on a Wednesday. You guys are amazing and awesome. So let's dive into it, because today we're going to talk all about social media. Now, I want us to talk about something before we dive into content, and that's going to be strategy. So I am a marketing strategist. You see, there is marketing, and then there is marketing strategy. Now, marketing is everything that we do, right? It's social media, and it's Google Ads, and it's billboards, and it's magazines, and all of that is marketing. Marketing strategy, so that is what I do and that is what I define, is how do we maximize what we are putting on our social media? What do we do in our paper or our mailers so that people react to it? Strategies, how do we maximize everything that we are doing and do it in a way where we actually get new patients? So I'm going to give you an example so we can all understand what I mean by marketing and marketing strategy, all right? So for example, marketing is website. All of you have a website. If you have a website, raise your hands or put in the chat that you have a website. We all have a website, correct? Our website is a marketing platform. We all have one. On our website, we have the homepage, right? Very popular. That's the page that we usually go to. We have the About Us page. That's the second page people go to. And we have the contact page. That's the third page that most of our people go to. So it's homepage, about us page, and it's the contact page. Now, marketing says we should have a website. Awesome, great, we have a website. Now I'm going to kind of show you how the about pages usually looks. Does your about page usually looks where you have the doc or the team, they're in a white coat, right? Or a nice shirt or a nice dress. Their hands are crossed, just like this. They have a little tilt to their face, then they're smiling, and that's their picture. And right next to that photo is their bio, the bio of the doctor, the schools they went to, the accolades they have, the organizations they belong to, and then something like, in her free time, Dr. A loves to go skiing. Is that what we actually have most of the time, correct? That's what we do, and that's what we have. Well, in that similar situation, that's most of our websites, so no worries. Marketing is, let's have a website. On the website, let's have an About Us page. Marketing strategy, what do we put on that About Us page? So let's talk about that for a second. I'm going to share with you marketing strategies in real time. So I am also a hygienist, a pediatric dental hygienist. So let's just say that you were to go to, let's just say I was working at ABC Pediatric Dentistry, and you were to go to ABC Pediatric Dentistry's website, and you were to go to the About Us page. And on that About Us page, there isn't a photo and a bio, but there's a video, and the video goes like this. Hi, my name is Minal Sampat. I am so honored, thrilled, and excited to be a part of ABC Pediatric Dentistry. One of my favorite things to do is to laugh. I have that big belly laugh that you could just hear from the other room. But you see, when I'm looking at photos of me as a child growing up in India, I wasn't smiling big or laughing loud because I was embarrassed. I had black spots on my teeth. Today, I'm a pediatric dental hygienist because I don't want anyone to feel like they cannot smile big or laugh loud. I look forward to meeting you and your family. And right next to that video is everything that we want, right? It's a bullet point of the schools I went to, a bullet point of the accolades I have, a bullet point of the organizations I belong to. So which worked better for you? The photo with the text or the video? Do we have the webinar chat open in our in there, David? If we do, please go ahead and start putting down which one worked better for you. The photo with all of that or the video? Because what we really want to do is we want to make sure that we actually have the video that's going on with it, right? And that video is super powerful. Now, why is this important when we talk about videos? Because we know that in videos, there are so many different things that actually happen. But here's the best part about videos, and I want to share this with you right here. Here's why video is so important. This is directly from Meta. So Meta talks to me every single month. And these are stats, as you see on here, there's a Meta symbol right there. This is directly from Meta. And according to Meta, look at the stats when it comes to videos. 79% of people surveyed said they have purchased a product or a service after watching Reels. 79%. How incredible is that? Now, here's the other one. We have 2 times higher delivery, look at that, to the Reels placement for campaigns that include 9:16 video ads. That means this. 9:16, not this. We do not want horizontal. We always want vertical. Why? Because vertical, we go onto social media on our phones. So because we go to social media on our phones, we need our content, our ads to be our full page on our phone, right? We always want to make sure. So please make sure that when you're creating content, your phones, it's always vertical. And we also want, it says video ads with audio because we want to have a trending audio. How do you know an audio is trending on Instagram? Do you guys know? The way you know an audio is trending is because it will have an arrow. So if it has an arrow, that means the audio is trending. If it has a music sign, it's not trending. So this is how we know if an audio is trending. It's trending audio. And it says it has an audio with key messages in the safe zone. So what this means is that every video is a little different because with videos, what we need is we need 9:16 vertical video, right? And then on top of that, we also need audio. And then on top of that, we also need a safe zone, which is what is that video about, text about, and it's not cut out. That text is not cut out on the side. But this is the stat that I love right here. According to Meta, which is Facebook and Instagram and WhatsApp and all that fun stuff, 34.5% lower cost per result compared to image ads for campaigns that include videos. So what Meta is telling you is that, hey guys, videos is the way to go. And if you're going to create videos, we want videos to also be in your ads because people engage with those videos. People are buying from those videos. And because videos work so well, Meta automatically sends it to more people. And because of that, your ad cost is lower than when you do a photo ad on Meta, which is Facebook and Instagram. So I want you to think about this, and I want you to start thinking about how you do your social media right now and how your ads are running. Do you have a social media company that is doing your ads for you? Maybe you have a marketing company that's doing your ads for you. Think about it and talk to them about it, because we want you to start doing video ads. Video ads capture people's attention. You will get a better result. You will get higher delivery, and you will get more people who want to come to your practice. And this is really important because with a video, they can see your personality, they can see your practice, they can see your practice culture, they can see how patients love to come to your practice as well. So many different things when it comes to meta ads. And yes, by the way, this is how I present. I'll be sharing my screen. I do directly onto my background here because, hey, this is 2026. Come on, we can be creative with Zoom, right? We don't need to do just presentations and talk about it. So let's talk about our post. When we create post, before we go into post, I'm actually going to talk about our social media platforms quickly. Because there are a few that I want us to focus on. So Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn. I want us to focus on all four of them. Facebook is the big honcho. We always talk about Facebook. We think about Facebook. And a lot of us are like, well, Facebook doesn't work. I don't want to be a part of Facebook. I have a page, but I'm not really getting much interactions or engagement. And I'm not really getting people coming to it. Now, let's be super honest about Facebook. Facebook is like the first OG social media platform. I mean, we used to have MySpace back in the day. Like, remember if you had MySpace in the 90s? We used to have MySpace, but social media platform-wise, Facebook was the one that really came out, right? Here's the thing. Who's active on Facebook? And I know what you guys are thinking. Seniors? Yeah, seniors are active on Facebook. Hey, who needs big treatments? Seniors. Who has money to pay for those big treatments? Seniors. Who brings you cookies, not the one that they bought from Costco, but actual cookies to the practice? Seniors. Who trusts you? Seniors. Interesting. So if all of these seniors are on Facebook, we should be on Facebook. Facebook is just the way that we are going to share our content on Facebook. It's going to be different than how we share our content on Instagram and TikTok and LinkedIn and stuff. You see, with Facebook, things are a little bit different. The first thing is on Facebook, people still read the caption. We actually have people who are not just focused on the video of you dancing or doing something, but people actually read the caption. So Facebook is a great place for you to share your practice photos. Yes, photos. Photos on Facebook still work well as posts. On Instagram, you want to do reels, but on Facebook, photos still work well because the audience is different. So I want you to do photos of the doctor. I want you to do photos of the doctor with the team. I want you to do photos of the doctor with the patients, always with a written consent from the patients, always, right? And I also want you to start doing quick marketing of the treatments that you're talking about, not a graphic made on Canva. That used to be cool 7 years ago. But now in 2026, it's really about you high-fiving, right? A patient who just got dental implants done. Or maybe maybe it's a photo of a doctor with a patient that just finished their veneers, right? That's the kind of stuff that we want to do. So when we talk about Facebook, I want you to think about who you are speaking to and why this is so important. And then when we run ads on Facebook, we also want to keep that in mind. Here are a couple of tips on Facebook. I'm going to share my actual Facebook screen for us so that you guys know what it is. Oh, that's the video ideas, but I'm going to go ahead and share my Facebook screen with you because I want you to see what this looks like. So here's our Facebook. This is my Facebook. Feel free to come on along and share it. But here's my screen. Now I'm going to give you an example of my own page because that's fair game, right? So the first thing is on your Facebook, you have a cover image. On that cover image right now, currently, what you have on this cover image is a simple, maybe photo of the practice or maybe photo of the team. Guys, this is prime real estate for you. I am currently marketing my CE event in Maui, Hawaii, right? It's a dental CE event. So clearly, if you were to go to my Facebook page, before you read any of my posts, I want you to be able to see what I'm trying to market to you. And that goes directly on your wallpaper, on this cover page right here. So make sure whatever it is that you're marketing in your practice right now, whether it's new patients, whether it is consultations, whether it is if you're a specialty, if it's something to do with specialty, or if you're a GP, or if you're a cosmetic dentist, right? Market what you want directly on the wallpaper. That's the first thing. The second thing that I want you to do is you can actually add multiple links to your Facebook business page. So on here, do you see I have like my website, my See on the Beach meeting website, my pediatric event website, meeting website, my bestseller book, my marketologist program, my pediatric program, right? You could actually add multiple links to your profile. This is really important because this means that you could add your website, your new patient page. Maybe you have a promo going on page, right? You could add multiple pages. That's the second thing. The third thing is people do read. So people actually do read when you talk about different things. Now, here's the interesting thing about Facebook, and I'm going to show you a quick way to boost your post on Facebook. So let's just say that I were to go in here and I want you to see something. Okay, let's just say we take this post right here. Now, I speak a lot. I'm a speaker. I teach a lot. I'm a social media coach. So let's just say I just got back from Vancouver after speaking there. So let's just say I take this and I click on boost post. Now, before I do that, watch this. I have like some 70 some likes or whatever, 23 comments, okay? When I click on boost post, this is a live training, so you guys see it as I am seeing it. When I click on this post right here, right, the first thing Facebook is going to ask me is, hey, do you want to get more calls from your ad? Hey guys, here's a fun fact. No one's calling you from Facebook. It's not happening. So let's never choose that option. Even though Meta will choose it for you, it is not the right option. So I'm going to click on change and I can do like get more engagement if I want more engagement. I can do more website visitors. If I add my website URL, people can go to it, right? I can do multiple things. Now this stuff is always changing. So I'm showing you what's available now. I'm going to go in here and click on get more engagement just for the sake of time. Now, when I do get more engagement, that's my goal. My button label still says call now. This is a problem. This is why this is a problem. Hey, this is this post that had like, I don't know, 60 some likes, 20 some comments. All of those comments and stuff is gone. When I have a button here that says call now. I want us to think about this for a second. I'm going to stop sharing my screen because I want us to connect about this for a second. Strategy. Remember, I am a marketing strategist. So my goal is to make sure that what we do in our marketing actually benefits. So let's just say it's 11 p.m. at night, you're scrolling on your socials and you come across a sponsored post. If that sponsored post has comments, what do? Be honest, what do? You read them, right? We all read them. We all read them. If you come across a sponsored post and it has no comments or likes, what do? You keep scrolling, correct? Why? Because us humans are nosy people. The only reason social media is still active today, it's so successful, it's such a big part of our lives. Over 75% of Americans use social media. Why? Because we're all nosy. That's why. But here's my thinking. Now, with strategy-wise, we're doing this ad. And in this ad, Meta just removed all my comments and likes. This doesn't help me. So now let's just see the magic here, right? So I go in here, it says button label. If I go to button label and if I do no button, Hey, my likes and comments are back. Huh. Well, isn't that interesting? Isn't that interesting? So look at that. I know that people are going to react more to this post if I have no button and people can simply see my comments and stuff. So if you already have a post that has comments and like, try this way. See what you're seeing on your screen. Again, this is not pre-recorded. This is me live right now, teaching you live in this webinar on how this looks like. So you are looking at the results that I look at. And then you go into your people, right? So if you already have likes and comments, awesomeness, go ahead and go into your people and go ahead and create a brand new audience. If you don't have likes and comments, like let's just say you have a really great post and you're like, oh, I need likes and comments. Okay, then if that's the case, send it to the people who follow your page and people similar to them. Why? Because they already follow you and they will give you likes and comments. So you can take that same post and boost it first to people who follow your profile and people similar to them. Super easy, super simple. Second thing, once you get those likes and comments, side note, Meta loves your money. You can reboost the same post as many times as you want. Once you get those likes or comments, then create a brand new person from targeting. And here is cool targeting option. So the easiest way for you to create a targeting option on Meta is to click on the edit pencil. And on here, go ahead and choose your age group. Go ahead and put down your location. I'm just going to do Chicago just because, why not? All right. So wherever you are, you could choose how far you want to go. You could add multiple locations. You don't just need one. Like I can go in here in the Chicago. I can go to Naperville, Illinois if I wanted to, right? So I can add more or less and so you see it got multiple ones. And then I can just do the age group and I can add your location and then we can call it a day. That's if you want to get in front of a broad audience. You're like, I need new patients in the door. I need people to find out we are here. You could do that. So that's as simple. And then you do save audience and then you go ahead and you put your ad out. And that's how you do that. And if you are going to, so if I do save audience here, right? You can go in, it will give you a daily budget. If you are desperate, if you really want to get out $15 a day, if you just want to get the word out, $10 to $12 a day, and you need a minimum of 2 weeks. 2 weeks, okay? So a minimum of 2 weeks. So you could do that. Now, let's just say that you want to be a little bit more creative. I can click on the edit pencil and I can do something called detailed target marketing. I can go in here and I can target people based on their income. Facebook knows your zip codes, where you log in from, knows where you live. So it knows how much money you need to make to live in that zip code. And then it gives us that data. I can go to life events and I can target, let's say my ad is about dental whitening. I can literally target newly engaged people and make my ad copy about brides who want dental whitening or grooms who want dental whitening. I can go in here and I can create a membership ad and market to people recently moved. I can go in here from a pediatric dentist, or if I see kids at the practice, I can target parents based on how old their kids are. Why? Because every single day, we go ahead and put photos of our kids on social media. We go ahead and put down first day of school. So anything we put online is being tracked. Our location, what we look, how we are, where we are, how much money we spend. Are we a boutique shopper? Are we a coupon shopper? All of that is tracked. I can also base and market on work. So in my world, I target you guys. I can go in here and put down dentist. And hey, you guys pop up. Let's say you are targeting teachers. Maybe you take that insurance. You can literally go in and target teachers. Let's say you want to target physicians. You could put that down too. Pretty much all of this stuff can be done on these ads. Now, I'm just giving you a crash course because we only have an hour today and we got to cover a lot of different things, okay? But I'm giving you a crash course on what is possible. When people talk about Facebook and they say, I want to get new patients, it's not them just making posts. It's actually using all of this stuff. Facebook has the most amount of targeting options possible for us out of all the social media platforms. Facebook has better ad options than Instagram does, and it owns both the platforms. That's where the power of Facebook lies, that we can target people, we can create content specifically for our audience, and we know that seniors are active on Facebook. One more pro tip about Facebook before we jump on to Instagram. The other pro tip about Facebook that I kind of want us to talk about today is Facebook groups. So many of you are probably in Facebook groups or active on Facebook groups. I hope that you are. If you are not, you need to be. This is where everybody, moms and dads, everybody's going on saying, hey, which is a great dentist in our area? Who takes this insurance? Or where do I take my kiddos? All of that is being in a Facebook group. So start becoming active on those Facebook groups. It's super, super, super important, right? It becomes a part of it. Let's talk about Instagram now. Instagram is Facebook's sibling. So because Instagram is Facebook's sibling, it kind of is connected, but they work so, so very different. The Facebook is, like I mentioned, it's more of an OG. You can create photo post on there for reach. You can have great captions. Instagram, the first word of Instagram is what? Instant. It's instant gratification. We need instant gratification on Instagram. Now, Instagram is what everybody wants to learn about because everybody wants to grow on Instagram. I get you, because Instagram is a millennial platform. It's what it's about. It's how we do things. Instagram is very different than, let's say, Facebook. Now, the biggest difference about Instagram compared to anything else when it comes down to Facebook is the Instagram's ability to connect with younger families, right? So these are the Gen Xers, the millennials, they are super active on Instagram, but the posts on Instagram work a little bit different. There is photos, videos, carousel. Carousel is pretty much like multiple photos together. That's a post on Instagram, multiple photos together. There is also, if you do like add caption, I want to talk about AI in a second. I'm going to talk to you on how you're going to use that. Hashtags. Here's the thing with hashtags, guys. Instagram is removing hashtags to only 3 hashtags. So if you haven't seen that happen already on your page, it's going to happen soon. The way that you want to use hashtags when it comes to your Instagram post is you want to make sure the hashtags are relevant to your post or your reel. This is really, really important because with your hashtags, let's say that you have a photo of the team eating pizza for a lunch and learn, right? You can't do hashtag dental implants because your photo has nothing to do with that. But you could do dental team or dental practice in your town, right? You can do, pizza party or best dental team. You want to use things that are relevant to the post. You also want to do geographical and business specific. So your content right now, your photos and videos, specifically your videos, pop up directly on Google. They're indexed directly on Google. Let me show you what I mean by that. So if I were to go to google.com, and this is why we are going to actually go into Reels specifically. If I were to go into google.com, all right, so this is just, again, live training. I'm sharing my screen. None of this is pre-done. And I do cosmetic, dentist, Indianapolis. All right. Now, on this, I'm going to make this bigger so you guys see this. Do you see all the stuff we have here? All, which is all of this. We have maps, we have images, we have shopping. Ooh, short videos. Short videos are on Google. When I click on it, hey, all of these videos are from Facebook and Instagram and TikTok. Your social media videos, your reels, your TikToks, your short form videos are directly coming onto Google now. Google indexes it. So what this means is that Google knows that majority of Americans watch videos. And because of that, Google also knows that people are going to stop reading content and they're already indexing videos. This started happening in fall, in a few months ago last year. So this is truly happening. And how does Google know which videos pop up? It depends on what you wrote down on that video. So this cosmetic dentistry option, our top-notch dental blah, and this is just me doing a search. I don't know any of these people. I don't know these practices, right? It's just popping up. If I change it, so if I go ahead and do dental implants, Indianapolis, then look, dental implants, even West dental implants, new smile, full mouth implants. So if you make videos With those keywords, you add those as captions, they pop up. Dental veneers. You see how the videos change, right? You guys are seeing this? Isn't this absolutely mind-blowing? Your social media is no longer wearing a pink tutu and dancing around. Your social media is incredible because your social media now is directly connected to Google, and people are watching these videos on Google from your social media. But the issue that we have is we use social media, what it used to be 5 years ago is, hey, we are having a lunch party, so let's post a photo. Sure, post a photo of a lunch party. But I want you to be smart. I'm a strategist. Remember, I am not a marketing company. My goal is to coach you and teach you and show you how to make things work in your marketing and to slash your marketing budget by 20% because we can maximize strategies. So, how can you use AI and all of this content to build your videos? Okay, follow me along for this. I'm going to share my screen with you. So follow me along. All right, so this is what you're going to do. You're going to use AI as a tool. You're going to use two different AIs. You're going to use Perplexity.ai and ChatGPT. Perplexity and ChatGPT are like the two sides of your brain. Perplexity is more research-based. It's more current. It gives you the sources and the links. So this is the analytical brain. ChatGPT is more creative. In fact, ChatGPT has not been updated. So if I do chat, when was the last time you were updated? If I literally ask that to chat right here, this is what's going to happen. Chat's going to come up to me and is going to tell me when it was the last time it was updated. And it's going to kind of tell you that chat is known for making up information it gives you. August 2025. So you have to tell chat, hey, can you verify this live? So 9 months ago, it was updated. Now, that's the difference. We can't just use AI as a crutch. We can't use AI as a solution. AI is a tool, not a solution. Do not let it be a solution. So what I do is I would go to perplexity.ai because I know that Google is indexing my videos from social media. So yeah, I'm going to make the fun videos. I'm going to get engagement. I'll talk about that. But I really want to make sure is I want to talk about how do we create content that works. So I can go in here, Perplexity, and I'm going to tell Perplexity and say, do a research for me and tell me the top 10 dental keywords people are using in, I don't know, I'm just going to do Chicago because I don't even live in Chicago, but we're just going to go with Chicago, are using in Chicago for dental implants. So Perplexity is going to do research in real time and it's going to tell you these are the phrase the people, patients more often search nationally, adapted to Chicago and implant focus. So what would I do? Interesting. So if these are the keywords, and I said 10, right? I could do 30, I could do 40, I could do whichever ones I want. I can now, what I should do if I was using strategy is I should start creating videos with these headlines. And I should add these keywords into my caption, right? Because this is what people are searching for. So your videos will pop up because people are searching for it and it will help you get on Instagram as well. Now, let's just say that I were to take some of these and currently, and I'm going to tell, now I go to chat because chat is creative and I tell chat, I am a cosmetic dentist. Give me 10 real ideas for these keywords. Make the ideas relatable. Sprinkle some humor because we need to laugh because dentistry is boring to people. So we need to make them laugh, sprinkle some humor and make it so that people would want to schedule an appointment with us, okay? And then I put the keywords. Now I will remove some of these dental implants cost. Maybe you want to do a cost one, sure. Affordable one that depends on your practice. So I'll just remove this right here. Full mouth, we can do one on that. All on four dental, we can do that. If you do same day dental implants, you could make a video on that. I wouldn't do things like best dental implants because it's not ethical or right. Single tooth, and I would remove cheap. So now I am using the creative brain of AI for chat, and I come in here and it's going to actually tell me a couple of things on here, right? So I'm a cosmetic dentist, give me 10 different real ideas, all that stuff. And it's actually going to give me, if I look at chat, hey, look at that, it's going to be cute. My ideas is giving it to me. Keyword, dental implants near me, concept. Start with someone avoiding chewing on one side of their mouth at dinner if you have a favorite side to chew on. Let's talk about the question everyone Googles at midnight. Dental implants cost. Use a trending audio. You are not dramatic. Dental implants is a very normal 11:30 p.m. search, right? That's the hook. That's the text that goes on your video. So it grabs people's attention to watch that video. Full mouth implants, look at this. It keeps going and going and going. And you could take some of this, you could even tell it to make, you could even say, give me captions. You could do so much with it. But what we are doing is we are using AI as a tool to build video so that our practices start showing up and we are creating content that people are searching for. So the fun stuff, totally do that, but also make sure that you're doing things like this so you start popping up. This is important. This is part of social media. Listen, if you want to do social media for fun, go for it. That's great. Do whatever you want. If you want to do social media to get new patients from the door, we need strategies and coaching to get that done. And I highly recommend social media should be done inside your practice because you have to record these videos. You have to do these videos, right? A couple of pro tips, because some of you may be doing Instagram and things like that. A couple of pro tips that I want you to do. One of the first pro tip that I want you to do is make sure that you do things like comment below. Like, let's say you're doing a new patient promo. Don't just give up the new patient promo. Say, hey, we are doing a new patient promotion for all the new patients, da 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 da. Comment below with the word big smile or smile happy or happy smile, and we will DM you the code. Why? Because now people who are interested will comment and you will actually DM them this. So now you actually have a conversation. You can get them on the phone at the practice and schedule it, right? You could do pro tips. You could do the collaboration tag, or you could do a tag that you can directly add. You could also do something. So if you're like, yeah, but you know what? I'm so busy. How am I going to keep up with all these things coming into my DMs? I'm with you. I get it. There is an app called ManyChat. P.S. ManyChat is not paying me to talk about it. I do not get any financial money. I have no financial relationship with it. Just sharing tools and resources with you. ManyChat is an app it's AI, and it's an app that will reply back to your messages. So you have ManyChat as well. You can create an opt-in. So we just did a search in our Perplexity with keywords, right? So you could say, how do you know you're ready for dental implants? Find out. If they click on that, they opt in. And if they opt in, you can now get their email addresses and reach out to them about dental implant consultation. You could create retargeting ads. I showed you a very, very basic version of how to do ads on Facebook. That was super basic. There is a whole world of ads it takes a lot of training, but it works very well, where you could retarget people based on how much video they have seen. You could retarget people based on how much they have engaged with your page. You could retarget people based on if they follow you or don't follow you. So there are very clever ways. That's why these are called pro tips. So people who have been doing social for a while, these are the pro tips for you guys. So let's talk about Instagram for a couple of different things. By the way, this is my Instagram page, guys. So please make sure you follow. And while you follow that page, hey, did you want to do a poll?
Yeah, that sounds great. Let's get the
Awesome.
audience and our attendees involved. So let's pull up a polling question, everyone. And let's see. Let's start with polling question one here.
Sure.
And so this poll is, how many of you are using videos in social media? Great segue, because we've been talking about this, right, Manel, for the literally the last few minutes. So it's either obviously a yes or no, but we're curious. How many of you actually are using videos for your practice on social media and taking advantage of this opportunity or not? Let's see. I'll give people a couple of maybe like 20 seconds to answer, and then I'll share the results you can comment on.
Awesome. Perfect, perfect. Yes, let's go ahead and do that. And then we'll dive into more Instagram tips because I know that you guys love, love, love Instagram. So I always want to make sure that I'm giving you guys different tips with Instagram. Okay, let me know when we have the results.
So we had some people answer, and yeah, it looks like a majority are actually using some videos on social media, which is great.
Awesome job, guys. This makes my heart so happy. Thank you so much for being those people that actually use videos on social media. All right.
What would you say,
Mhm.
Manal, to the people that have not gotten to that level yet?
Um,
Like,
I think just get started. I'll show you guys examples of videos today so that you actually see to get started. I'll also give you a script for patient testimonials as well, but you have to stick around for that one. So yeah, just make sure that you are starting to, as you can see, majority of the people in here are already doing videos. And I'm giving you actual data and live searching with why this is so important in today's world. So just start slow. I know you hate videos. I know videos are hard. I get it. I'm with you. You know what you do to get comfortable with videos? You know, you have that one person in your practice that never shuts up. You know what I'm talking about. They never shut up. They're always talking. They know everybody's business. They know the patient's business. They know everybody's business, right? Those are the people that we need. Those are the people that we need, right? Just have them be a part of the video and just do a conversation. Just do a conversation so that they are in the video and they're asking you questions and you're recording questions. So keep it simple, keep it easy. And if you want to do that, I will also put up the QR code for the video idea so that you guys are able to just do that, and my team will send you a bunch of video ideas as well. I got you. So yeah, I got you. All right, let's move on and let's actually talk about our Instagram. So this is my Instagram bio, right? If you followed me on Instagram, I hope that you did. I want to talk about a few couple of things that it comes down to bio. So make sure you do that because I share a lot of free stuff like dental real ideas. I just shared 8 spring dental marketing ideas yesterday. I share a lot of free stuff for you guys. But look at this. So this is our Instagram page. We have the username, name, category. Now, username is something that we don't want to change. Username is like Instagram.com/whatever. Name is your whatever you want to call it. Now, that name, so mine says Minal Sampat, keynote speaker, best-selling author, all of that. My name says that. That name could be changed every week. Now, that name is SEO. So that name needs to be something that makes sure that your practice is found. So your name on there should be your practice's name, doctor's name, and then you need to put down the town that you live in, the town that you not live in but practice in, the town that you practice in. So you can say ABC Pediatric Dentistry, Chicago, Illinois, so that when somebody's trying to find, or you could just say Pediatric Dentist, Chicago, Illinois, right? So that name is SEO. I want you to start thinking about it in a way that makes sense. My category says entrepreneur. Your category needs to say dentist or dental office, cosmetic dentist, pediatric dentist. It's all there. You have your bio, and then you have your website links. So website links are really needed and important because you could have up to 5 website links on your Instagram page. So because you could have up to 5 website links on your Instagram page, that means once again, you could add your website, you could add your contact page, you could add all of that. So Instagram is really important when it comes down to content, but it's also important how your bio looks. An average person spends 3 seconds on Instagram to see if they like you or they don't like you. So in that bio, we want to make sure that they actually like you and they are actually somebody who wants to come to your practice. So I'm going to share Instagram here, and I'm also going to share some video ideas on how practices, and the video ideas I share, you can go to their pages and check them out, check out those practices. They are my clients because I'm a social media coach. I do a lot of one-on-one trainings. They are my clients, and they have allowed me to share those videos. So there are different videos that you can share. I'll do that. But before that, here is your content calendar, guys. Here is your content calendar. So people are always like, what do I share? Well, you can share educational stuff, right? So, but you want to make educational but fun. You could do practice culture. You could talk reputation. So your reviews coming in, your review videos, will give you a script at the end for those review videos that you want. Life hacks, tips, experiences. People love that stuff. Like you waking up in the morning and saying, hey, here's why I don't brush my teeth right away after drinking coffee. They didn't know that. And now a dentist is telling them that, right? People are nosy. So whatever like tips and hacks, like I was 2 years old when I found out that you're supposed to wrap your floss around the middle fingers. People are like, oh, I had no idea. So life hacks, tip, experiences, treatments, befores and afters, always written consent when it comes to patients, always. Even if it's zoomed in on a patient's mouth, get a written consent. Treatments, trends, right? Trends are very popular on social media. We do that. Referrals. So if you're a referral practice, if you are a specialty practice, you want to share photos and videos with that. Maybe you took them a gift, maybe they sent you a gift, all that fun stuff. Here's my pro tip. My pro tip is you combine the trends with any of the above. So if you want people to take you seriously, and if you want people to enjoy getting educated on social, first word social, on social media about dentistry, combine trends and make them dental. So I'm going to show you examples and all of that. So let's go ahead and share my screen. All right, guys, so this is my Instagram right here, Minal Sampat LLC. If you follow me, I share all of these stuff. This is for you to have 9 dental real ideas, 8 spring dental marketing ideas, content marketing ideas. I do a lot of free tips. 8 February dental, it's all, I share it all the time. So make sure that you're following. So this is the page. Now I'm going to show you this video right here. This is Dr. Sulfa. And watch this. He's using a trend.
This is Jill. This is my lady Amy. Little Susie. Brianna. You know why we call her Brianna, right? No. It's a long story. Shaniqua. Helga. Miss Kitty. Jeannie. I dream of, Teresa. This is Teresa right here. These are my ladies.
So the trending audio is, these are my ladies. Now, if you listen to this audio without that concept, you're like, oh my God, that's not appropriate audio, is it? But you see how we took a trending audio and made it dental? So he could have had a boring video saying, look at all the tech I have at a dental practice. Instead, he's making people watch this because he's using a trending audio. That's what I mean when I say combine trends and then do that. Now I'm going to show you another video, and this is going to be of Dr. Chand. Dr. Chand, again, does this great video. She's went viral now. She's a client of mine, and she does these videos where she, as a dentist, says about office managers because she wants other dental practices to follow her page. So because of that, she targets office managers. Let's take a look here. So let me restart. All right, so there's always 9 by 16. There's always
Can you move the 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock, move the 4 to 2, move tomorrow's to next week, Monday, but then move Tuesday's 2 o'clock to today at 12:30. And if you can please, please, please sideline their brother and their cousin. They all want to come at the same time. And I promised Mom that I would make that happen for them. Oh yeah, and then also call Dad because Dad wanted to be here for the appointment. And just make sure that we get Dad and son scheduled in 6 months plus 1 day from now. Thank you.
So that's Dr. Chen, and you see she's directly talking to office managers, and she makes this video. You could look her up, McLean Dentist. You could look her up and you could see those videos as well. Here is another trend video that you could do, but again, it's a trending audio and you could make it dental. So let's take a look at it right here.
More energy, more energy, more footwork, more footwork, more footwork, more passion, more passion, more passion.
Right?
Oi, go, oi, more passion, more passion, more passion, more energy, more energy, more footwork, more footwork, more footwork, more passion, more passion.
So again, that's like a trend video that you can easily use, right? So if it's trending, but you do it at the practice so that you're using the practice stuff. So that makes sense as well. Now, let me show you another couple of videos that are more easier, that are to do more with patient testimonials, right? So I'm going to show you videos where you could do these on Monday. You get a mirror, you put it on to directly onto your wall, you get written permission from your patients, you tell them that, listen, I'm going to show you the video. If you don't like it, we won't post it, but I'll show you how it looks, and you do it. And by the way, videos are really great with boomer patients. Boomer patients are awesome with videos. They're incredible. So let me show you an example of this.
Oh my God.
That looks awesome.
Oh my God. That's what it's going to look like.
I gotta do the bottom thing, right? Oh my, can I get her?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Shaquille to give steak. Right?
Look at it. They look unbelievable. Look, oh my God.
You leave
If I
him
wasn't
alone
married.
with, you leave him alone with me for a few hours. And
You look great.
I
You
look.
look great. I'll leave you.
So super easy, super simple video, right? A patient testimonial video, super easy, super simple video. And in that video, they're getting the reaction. Are you getting those kind of reactions on your content for your video? Like, are you getting those reactions at your practice? Many of you are, but does the world know about them? That's how simple it is. And people sell that, right? People can actually feel that emotion of that gentleman going, oh my goodness, this is amazing. And I have so many examples of that because, again, doctors that I work with do this all the time. And now people are calling their practice saying, I want to feel. He never talked about what treatment he got, none of that. It was a simple video of the reaction, the emotional reaction. Emotion sells. We all know this. And you are getting these emotions every single day at your practice. The question is, does the world know about them? So here's my video ideas, guys. If you need a lot more video ideas, go ahead and scan that. My team will send you an email in 30 minutes with different video ideas. And I know we have to do one more poll, correct? Do you want to do that poll right now before I jump in and give them the testimonial script?
Yeah, that sounds lovely. Let's pull up another poll, everyone. And let's do this one here. So how many of you are using ads to market your practice on social media? We're curious. How many are you actually using ads to market your practice right now? I'll give you all a few seconds here to answer. Got a pretty even split here. This is very interesting.
So some people are doing it, some are not. So if they're doing it, they may be doing it directly with like maybe a company. If you are not, I showed you an easy way earlier today to do those ads as well. So let me go ahead and give you guys directly a script that you can take a screenshot of, okay? So I'm going to go in here, and this is a testimonial script. A testimonial script. Now you could take a picture of this, you could use this in your marketing, however you want, but this is a testimonial script. And here are a couple of things. What was your favorite part of the visit today? You almost start very natural with your patients. You ask them what their favorite part of the visit was that day. Then you ask them, so many dental practices, why did you choose to come to us? Let your patient tell the world why you're better than the competition, right? Let's do that. Let's get them to say that. If someone was looking for a new dentist, what would you like to tell them? So you are just asking these 3 questions to your patients. Now, here's a pro tip. You want to let the patient know about the video testimonial and the 3 questions during the confirmation. So I hope everybody took a picture of that because I'm going to close the screen share and I'm going to go to my face here. All right. So here's what I want you to focus on. Let's just say that you have Mrs. Smith come to the practice next week. She loves you. She shows up on time. She pays you on time. She brings you homemade cookies. You know who she is. She's fabulous. You pick up the phone, and whoever the person she has the best relationship with, the rapport with, right? The front desk, maybe the office manager, maybe the doctor, maybe the hygienist, whoever that is the one who's going to call Mrs. Smith. Hey, Mrs. Smith, I hope you're doing so amazing. Hey, we see that you're coming in next week at the practice, and you're one of our favorite patients. Don't tell the rest of them, but you are. Hey, listen, we are trying to increase our patients, welcome new families to the practice, and we were wondering, when you come in, would you be okay if we do a quick 10-second video where we ask you just 3 questions? We could be in the video with you. So she will tell you how she feels about it. Majority of them say yes because they want to help you. And you also said 10 seconds. You can say, wonderful. Do you want to know the questions? And if you do, just let her know the 3 questions. Because the number one thing that is problematic with getting testimonials is people take their phone and go like, oh, say something. And you're like, oh my God, I don't know what to say. So you're telling her in advance. The second thing is ask her, wonderful, Mrs. Smith, did you want to come in 5 minutes early or stay 5 minutes late? So now she knows this is not some scary big videos and lights and camera. No, this is a very simple, easy thing. You're going to use your practice phone. Always only use practice phones. Just buy one. Do not put a phone number. Just do Wi-Fi. You want to use a practice phone or iPad camera that stays in the practice to record all of this, right? So you have that. Great. And you tell her, you want to stay 5 minutes late? You want to come in 5 minutes early. So this way, it's not a big production. And here's the best part. Mrs. Smith that day is going to have the best hair day. She's going to have the best hair day. She's not going to have a bad hair day to not be on a video. So very easy for you to capture testimonials. And these are the questions, because these questions bring about exactly what you want. What was your favorite part of the visit today? She tells the world, right? The second thing, why did she choose you compared to so many dental practices? The third thing, right? If anyone was looking for a new dentist, and here's a pro tip. Let's just say that you said Mrs. Smith came in and maybe you liked answers of 2 of the 3 questions. That's okay. That's okay. Let's just say that you took another testimonial of Mr. Jones. Chop, crop, edit it into a big reel. Have multiple people, multiple testimonials in a reel, right? Chop it, crop it, edit it together so it's one big reel. So no piece of content is wasted. No piece of content is wasted. Now, I wanted to quickly go over 2 more specific things on here about TikTok and LinkedIn. TikTok, if you're using TikTok, TikTok is staying in America as of January. If you're going to do videos, I want you to make sure that you do not share videos from TikTok to Instagram. Meta and TikTok are competitors. Unless you already have a following on Instagram or Meta, your videos are going to be pushed down. Meta has come out and said it. Instagram has come out and said that videos with third-party logos are now no bueno. They're going to push it down. So we want to make sure that you're doing it separately. Create videos, then post them separately on TikTok, on Meta, on YouTube Shorts, and all of that. LinkedIn. LinkedIn is interesting because LinkedIn is more of like I don't want to say, it's not a social media platform, even though it's turning into one, but it's more of like a platform for us to create professional relationships. It's a professional networking platform. LinkedIn is great, especially if you're a specialty or if you want to get in front of like big HR audiences. That's where everybody's on LinkedIn. So start connecting with different, if you're a specialty, start connecting with GPs. If you're a GP and you want to work, start connecting with the HR person that, is there a big company next to you and you want to go talk to them or bring their people in the practice? A lot of networking opportunities on LinkedIn. So LinkedIn is a great space for you to network and build relationships and build business relationships and connect with people who are not on Facebook and Instagram. These are people who make decisions for their companies and all of that, right? Let's just say you have a lawyer firm in your area and you want to bring the lawyers to your dental practice. Where's the HR person for that lawyer firm? On LinkedIn. You can't friend request her because if you do that, that's weird. That's awkward. Stop being a stalker because you can't be friend with that person. But because you're a business in that same area, you could connect on LinkedIn as professionals. That is where LinkedIn is so successful. Okay, so let's go ahead and do one more poll question as well. And I know we have 2 minutes left and we're almost done.
Yes, absolutely. Let's get this poll question quick here. And it's how many of you are marketing on social media that have easier payment? Is it yes, we are marketing that we have easier payment, or no, we don't have marketing around easier payment?
That's a big one. You want to make sure that if you do have easier payment options, you do that. I mean, honestly, you have no idea how many times.
Big one, yeah.
It's a big one. I have left the card so many times if I don't know how to pay. Like if you're going to make me get up and get a credit card, I'm out.
Yeah.
So if you have easier payment options, guys, you need to market that fact, create content, create reels, create fun trends around it, right? Create all of that. Okay, market it. If you have easier payment options for your patients, I mean, how many of you just pay on, how many of you even go out without a wallet now because you have your Apple Wallet on your phone and you just pay? Like, make it easy. Let people know how easy it is to work with payment options. And I know Rectangle is going to talk to you more about that. Have that too. Last thing, I do have a bestseller book. It's on Amazon. It's a bestseller in 5 countries. Lots of tips, lots of ideas. Go check that out if you guys want to. Here is all of my information. I know this hour felt like we needed 4 hours. What do you think? Do you think we needed 4 hours? Right? Okay, so here we go. Oh, look at this, all the stuff that we had. Here's all my contact, guys. So this is all my contact. Feel free to, again, DM me on social media. Feel free to shoot an email, my Facebook, my Instagram. Please don't call me. I'm a true millennial. Shoot me a DM, send me an email. If you call, leave a message. So my team or myself will get back to you. That is my company number as well. And yeah, reach out with any questions. Minalsampat.com is my website. And here we are, exactly in 1 hour.